In Sri Lanka, the postal voting process for the presidential election commenced on Wednesday. The Election Commission has made postal voting available to 7,12,000 government officials. Postal voting is also continuing for Thursday and Friday. Commissioner General of Elections in the island, Saman Sri Ratnayake, mentioned that those unable to vote on the specified days can do so at a special postal ballot marking centre, which will be available at the district secretariat on 11th and 12th of September. Elections are scheduled for 21st of this month. All right, our correspondent Ahmed Farooqi is joining us to get us more from Sri Lanka. Ahmed, good morning. Now, we told our viewers how the postal voting process has commenced in Sri Lanka. Help us understand the political landscape there in Sri Lanka, and how do we understand the political contest in the island nation?
Good morning to you, Preeti, and good morning to all our viewers back in India as well as the world. Now, primarily speaking, 21st September will be the day when the entire island would go into the polls. But as of now, from starting yesterday until up to today and tomorrow, there's going to be postal voting that will be permitted for all the government employees who are working in the island. Along with them, even the tri-coasters as well. Currently speaking, a little bit of an idea for all the viewers is that the island is going into the polls on 21st, and there are 38 candidates in the fray, with the top 3 candidates who are the front runners, namely the incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe, the leader of opposition and SJB leader Sajid Premadasa, and NPP leader, leftist leader Anurakkumar Dissanayaka. Right now, today, I'm at the venue where a 4th entity has been planned to be launched, Janajaya Peramuna. This will be led by the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Mr. Dinesh Gunawardena, and various other ministers who are currently in the current government of Sri Lanka, who have lent support to the president's campaign for a re-election. And this is something, it's going to be a huge change in the paradigm of Sri Lankan politics, because this landmark event would break away the strength of SLPP, which had been in power for the most part of the previous decades. And SLPP, that is Sri Lankan Podujana Peramuna, which was being led by Mahinda Rajapaksa, and which has been its candidate Namal Rajapaksa in this election. Now they would feel that a chunk of their voters might shift with the creation of this new entity, wherein more than 100 MPs, including the Prime Minister and several sitting ministers, are set to join this event. Right now, I'm at the venue where everyone is waiting for the Prime Minister to arrive. The event would commence in another few minutes. I'll pan out here with regard to the kind of for the viewers to get to see here, if my visuals can be seen.
Please continue, Ahmed.
So, given the current circumstances, it is a difficult kind of a thing to predict who would get the more preferential vote. The political system here is that the elections will follow a preferential voting pattern, and the candidate who gets more than 50% of the vote will be elected winner. But considering that there are 3 front runners, and with also a smaller candidates from various other parties, there's a possibility that the mandate could be captured and no one could get a 50% clear popular vote. The second round of counting
Ahmed, there is a disruption in your audio. We'll interrupt this conversation here. We'll get back to you again to get more on the electioneering in Sri Lanka. But at present, that was our correspondent, Ahmed.